Get ready for an exciting race weekend as we dive into the 2025 United States Grand Prix. Max Verstappen claims pole position, setting the stage for an intense battle ahead. In a thrilling qualifying session, Verstappen dominated the field, securing the top spot with a blistering lap time. But here's where it gets controversial. He ran out of time for a second attempt, leaving his fate in the hands of his initial run. Despite this, his time was enough to keep him ahead of the pack, with Lando Norris and Charles Leclerc hot on his tail. The McLaren driver, Norris, finished just 0.291 seconds behind, while Leclerc was a mere 0.06 of a second further back. The Mercedes duo of George Russell and Lewis Hamilton claimed 4th and 5th, respectively, with Oscar Piastri and Kimi Antonelli rounding out the top 6. And this is the part most people miss. The qualifying results also saw some unexpected twists. Haas's Ollie Behrman, Williams' Carlos Sainz, and Aston Martin's Fernando Alonso all made it into the top 10, showcasing the unpredictability of the sport. Here's a breakdown of the qualifying results. Formula 1, MSC Cruises United States Grand Prix 2025. Pause driver and time is 1. Max Verstappen, 1:32.510. 2. Lando Norris, 1:32.801. 3. Charles Leclerc, 1:32.807. 4. George Russell, 1:32.826. 5. Lewis Hamilton, 1:32.912. View all standings. https://Formula1 and results/2025. Now, let's rewind to the qualifying and explore the dramatic moments that unfolded. Q1, Verstappen sets the pace. Red flags fly. Following an action-packed sprint qualifying on Friday, all eyes were on the Circuit of the Americas for the main event. Of two formed in the pit lane, with drivers eager to get their qualifying laps underway. Tragedy struck early as Isaac Hadjar crashed, bringing out the red flags. The Racing Bulls driver's frustration was evident as he hit the steering wheel, and his qualifying session ended prematurely in 20th place. As the session resumed, the majority of the field opted for soft tires, with Hamilton being the exception, running on used mediums. Norris had a scary moment, going wide on his first timed lap, but Leclerc set the pace with a quick lap of 1 minute 33.525 seconds. As Q1 drew to a close, the drivers at risk of elimination were Stroll, Colapinto, Albon, Bortoleto, and Hadjar. Verstappen, however, continued his strong form, displacing Russell at the top with a lap of 1 minute 33.207. Knocked out, Bortoleto, Ocon, Stroll, Albon, Hadjar. Q2, Verstappen maintains momentum. Q2 saw another 15 minutes of action, with soft tires once again the preferred choice. Verstappen continued his dominance, setting an early benchmark of 1 minute 32.701. Leclerc and Norris followed closely behind, with Hamilton in 4th. Further down the order, Lawson, Russell, Tsunoda, Colapinto, and Gasly were at risk of elimination. Russell's early return to the track paid off, moving him up to P6. As the final minutes ticked by, only Verstappen opted to stay in the garage, confident in his position. The other Red Bull, driven by Tsunoda, couldn't improve, finishing in P13. Nico Hülkenberg, who impressed in the sprint, also failed to progress, ending up in P11. Knocked out. Hülkenberg, Lawson, Tsunoda, Gasly, Colapinto. Q3. Verstappen's time runs out, but he secures pole. The final 10 drivers battled it out in Q3, with most opting for fresh soft tires. Verstappen, true to form, claimed provisional pole with a lap of 1 minute 32.510 seconds, leaving Norris 0.394 seconds behind. Russell and Antonelli took 3rd and 4th, with Behrman and Sainz beating Piastri. Alonso, Hamilton, and Leclerc completed the order, with Leclerc's time 4 seconds off Verstappen's due to a 360-degree spin into the final corner. The all-important final runs saw everyone on fresh tires, and concern grew at Red Bull over Verstappen's timing. Unfortunately, he missed the window, meaning his earlier effort would decide his fate. And it was enough. Verstappen secured pole, with Norris and Leclerc close behind. Russell and Hamilton followed, with Piastri having a tough day in sixth. Antonelli, Behrman, Sainz, and Alonso completed the top 10. Verstappen shared his thoughts. It was good. The car was very strong in every segment. Putting a lap together here can be tricky, with the hot conditions and strong winds. We managed to improve from Q2, but I couldn't do my final run. Luckily, we didn't need it. For us, it's a very strong result. The 2025 United States Grand Prix is set to begin at 1400 local time on Sunday. Don't miss the action. Head to the Race Hub, https://1/racing/2025 to catch all the excitement from the Circuit of the Americas. What do you think of Verstappen's pole position? Will he convert this into a race win? Let us know in the comments.